One of our Icon clients had owned this CJ since it was brand new, and it's a 1982 CJ7. It was really in great original shape. It only had about, about 17,000 original miles on it when we got it. But it turns out the reason the miles were so low is the guy just had no love for its acceleration, its steering, its braking, its handling, its ergonomics, and on and on and on. So he pretty much hid it in a warehouse and just kept it all these years. And then once he became familiar with our brand, he proposed sending the truck out to us and said, I really want to kind of stay true to the original designs and ethics of it, but kind of had an affinity for what we do, which is sort of marry the more contemporary engineering and design approach and just kind of clean up the aesthetics a little bit, get rid of all the gacky decals and custom color and stuff like that, and then kind of look to reinventing the mechanical layout of the truck. So, starting with such a great virgin condition CJ, project went really well for us. And what we basically did was gut the original drivetrain, the original axles, and the original electrical system, and seating and the like, and just kind of reduced it to the original shell form and then had at it. So we put in a conservative displacement LS fuel injected V8 that's probably tracking about 295 horsepower. We mated that to an AX15 Ace & Warner 5-speed manual tranny to updated MP231 transfer case. We put Dynatrac axles with 4-wheel disc brakes on it. Upgraded the suspension. It's still ecliptic leaf, but sort of a more well thought through system. We used the Icon American Racing ATX Teflon coated rims. We fabbed custom side sliders and put some of our favorite aftermarket bumper systems. And then the color we really like. It was client choice. We kind of went round and round to figure out what to do and came up with this kind of cool color. It changes in the light, so it goes from like a really dark eggplant to being a bit more vibrant in direct sun. We put the Icon CJ style mil-spec diode taillights and the LED headlights, painless wiring system, upgraded the seats with the Icon seating with kind of a variation of the Chilowich textile we use in Icon. We left the vintage underdash AC system by design, but replaced it with all new components, placed all the weather stripping, upgraded all the hardware to stainless steel. We polyurea coated the underside of the body tub and the inside of the fenders and floors of the cabin prior to reassembly. We added some of these Tuffy utility boxes which double as speaker housings and storage, and then underneath that tuck and tumble updated rear bench with the headrest. We fit Tuffy's kind of cool hidden drawer system for even more cargo space. Took us a while to chase all the rattles out of all that stuff though. Ended up being a bit of a hidden challenge. So the Tuffy console up front as well, and that hides the carbon fiber seat heat elements as well as the audio system and iPod interface. Gauges are all interfaced to the new GM drivetrain, with the goal being of them still having a stock aesthetic and then hiding all the electronics interface within. The only gauge we actually ended up having to replace was the tachometer due to the pulse generated by this versus the original Chrysler stuff. Headliner, we used the original form and replaced it with it's kind of like an ultra suede. It's the same stuff that Mercedes uses in the G-Wagon and Caddy uses in the Escalade and Lamborghini uses. It's good, durable, but has like a nice, unique surface texture. Speaking of textures, we left the original pebble grain on the fiberglass roof as designed by Jeep. But to kind of break up the monotony of the exterior, we went ahead and restyled it with a matte clear coat, so it kind of breaks it. Door panels were all hand fabbed, kind of a stock feel, but on the marine board and Mercedes OEM vinyl and Chilowich panels. So this is kind of off the beaten path for us. One of the sort of, we do a fair amount of one-off projects. Basically, clients have cars that they're enamored with that they want to revisit in a modern sense. This fits the bill, so here we are, and here it is. And we're doing all sorts of weird one-offs, ranging from vintage Power Wagon M37, 52 DeSoto station wagon, 52 Chevy Businessman's Coupe, 1960s Aston Martin V12 powered DB4 Zagato convertible recreation, all sorts of weird stuff. So thanks for looking. Hope you dig it.